Right now we're on the brand new Viltrox 13mm f1.4 for Sony APS-C cameras. Ooh, bug right in the eyeball. Right inside of it. It's still currently in there. Okay, now. Directly in my eyeball, even with these huge sunglasses on. Its dead body is just getting torn apart every time I blink. You bastard. You stupid bastard. How did you manage to freaking do that? This guy went in between the brim of the hat, around the shade, and inside the eyeball. I specifically wore these to not get any shit. Damn it, there goes eye detection autofocus. Is it anything? Fast forward to the very next day, I was fully prepared to give you guys the greatest Viltrox lens review that's ever been given on the platform of YouTube, but some stupid ass bug decided to play chicken with my eyeball and ruin my entire journey. Then I started sweating, which in turn let off more of my essence, which then attracted more bugs to me, and I was slapping and scratching and sweating all over the place. So now we're back again, day 2. All right. Let's get accomplished what I was trying to get accomplished here. So right now we are looking at the full width of this lens on the Sony ZV-e10, which means we don't have active steady shot turned on, which means we have zero stabilization whatsoever. Now for content creating, for vlogging, this is a really great focal length. The problem is once you start moving, stabilization looks real jittery, real shaky like. Then you have to make some decisions, which is A, do I want to deal with Sony Catalyst brows and spend 5 hours stabilizing my footage? Or B, do I just deal with the huge crop on the ZV-e10 and turn on active steady shot? Luckily, 13mm full frame equivalent equals about 19.5 mil. The 1.4 full frame equivalent equals about 2.1. It's still a pretty wide lens, so active steady shot on the ZV-e10 still does kind of work with it. Let's do a few comparisons. So first up here is Sony Catalyst brows, which as you can see still leaves your shot plenty wide. It respects the focal length, it's not cropping in a huge amount, and the image stabilization looks incredible. You don't really have to crop in too much with Catalyst brows, especially if you have a fairly steady hand. Now here is with active steady shot turned on the ZV-e10, and as you can see, it's a lot tighter of a shot. This is probably, I don't know, I want to say just eyeballing it, I want to say this is about a 25 or 26 mil. So to go from a 19.5 mil to a 25 or 26 mil, it's a pretty big crop there. I don't know why they chose to go this tight on the ZV-e10. They didn't do that with the ZV-1. It's not a huge crop on the ZV-1. It's not a huge crop on my FX3, which leads me to my next demonstration. The FX3 has active steady shot and it doesn't crop in anywhere near as much. It's like a 1.1 times crop. So what I want to do is activate APS-C mode, which unfortunately on the A7S III and the FX3 has to be in 1080p because there just, I guess, isn't enough room to crop in with the low megapixel count in 4K, which I still wish they would let us do it anyway. Just take it down to like 3.2K or something. It's better than 1080p. But let's throw this lens on the FX3, go to 1080p and go to APS-C mode and turn on active steady shot, and we'll see that the focal length is going to be decent amount wider than we're looking at right now. Now we're on the FX3 and we have active steady shot turned on, and as you can see, look how much wider this active steady shot is than the ZV-e10. If this was a lens that you thought about picking up, maybe for vlogging, save some money, 400 and change US dollars, it's a pretty good deal. Really nice focal length, really fast aperture. Now as far as autofocus, I find that this lens does a really good job. It keeps up really well. Build quality is great. It's a super solid lens, mostly made of metal. We have an aperture ring here that is D-click, so it's a smooth turn. All right, let's meet up with Vanessa real quick and get some modeling shots, so this isn't the only mug you have to look at for this video. I don't know what the fuck that was. What was that? Oh, I got a fucking Twitch here. What am I, in the fucking 80s here? I think it's really great that so many APS-C lenses are coming out for the Sony system as recent. Mostly this year, just a bunch have dropped. Now credit, most of them have been from Sony, but it's good to see other people dipping their toes in the water and adding more options to this lineup. Good job, Viltrox. Keep them coming. Keep pushing them out. You guys are on a roll. Keep making good lenses, and I'll keep reviewing them for you. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Yeah.